I almost fucked up there. Shit. Oh boy, it's another week. It's been 41 weeks of this thing. What's this? This is a card shop in my No, wait. This is just a basement now. We got a card shop over there. Listen, it's late. It's Sunday and it's late and I'm not at the shop, okay? I'm working with what I got. I don't even have a notes holder, so I'm gonna have to look at my phone. And what am I talking about? This is a LGS. Well, not this, but we got an LGS. Who's we? I'm Adam. I got a wife, Alex. We run Pandora's Deck Box. You can go there at pandorasdeckbox.com. You can use the code Eat, Ship, and Die. That's the name of this vlog. You save 5%. And you can use the QR code, whatever. We got cardboard. Just trust me. I know it doesn't look like we have cardboard. I'm in the basement. I'm not at the shop. I don't want to go back to the shop to record the vlog. This is half-assed, and there's not a lot of notes. But you know, we're going to talk about the market. We're going to talk about the business. That's what we do every week, and you can tune in. You subscribe and like and whatever. I don't care. Here I am looking at my notes. Sorry. We got a kid and dogs. That's the intro. That's what you get. Magic news. Collector boosters going nuts. Over $750 for a collector booster. People are opening it now. People have got it from distro. They're selling it on whatnot. They're making videos, content about it. It looks fun. The surge foils, I think, are looking better than I expected. The character art surge foils, those are the special ones you get in Final Fantasy collectors. I don't think I've seen anybody hit any serialized cards yet. Let me know in the comments if there's been any serialized cards. Yeah, chocobos. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. By the time you watch this, maybe 6 months has gone by. And there's all of them. They're all here. I don't know. There are. So I don't think they've been pulled, but there are standing offers for people to buy those. The up to $100,000 for like the one of 77. But the 7s are big. The 69 is big because funny. And, you know, those are easily $10,000, $20,000 offers. We'll see if they actually sell for that. If they do, this thing could just fucking explode. It's the One Ring, but 77 One Rings. You know, I mean, it's not $2 million, but it's a lot of money. It's a lot of freaking money for a thing you could spend. 700 might be low. It might be a cheap price for these things if that actually happens. You know, people are going to be hunting for the lottery tickets, which also means the singles that aren't the serialized are going to drop in value pretty quickly because there's going to be a lot on the market. Just think about it. Buy singles. They're going to be cheap. Don't buy the sealed product. It's too much. Pre-release weekend is next weekend. We likely will not have anything because we don't have WPN, we don't have any early access, and we don't have a brick and mortar status, even though we have a brick and mortar now. And I know it doesn't look like it because we're in the basement of our house. This is where we used to sell stuff. The singles are still here. We still might. Listen, there's a lot of stuff, okay? There's been a lot of things to do. I've been a little busy. We've been doing some stuff. We've been doing sealed things at the brick and mortar. I don't know what else is going on, Magic. There's a thing with modern and stuff. Our buddy Addy is very excited that his Atraxa deck went second place. Good job, Atraxa. That's pretty sick. Emrakul apparently killed that deck. He says ban Emrakul. I don't know. There's some magic going on, but that's all I got for news. Pokemon news. It's Destined Rivals release weekend. So we sold some already. We got ours last Tuesday or Wednesday. Came into distro and we sold some in store on Thursday. And then we got another shipment and we sold more. That's how this whole thing works. You buy some stuff, you sell it. We got more coming this upcoming Wednesday. We'll get another 4 cases. It's in the shop. We sold a lot of it. We didn't sell any ETBs. The ETBs are so overpriced and so miserable. But we did sell a lot of booster boxes, so that's good. We only have 3 left, and I think I'm going to put those on the store tonight, and they'll probably go. Best Buy had a drop for Destined Rivals. Total shit show. App it always is. The app crashed. Nobody got anything other than probably 6 bots that scooped it all up. We cracked a booster box and an elite trainer box that we picked up in New Hampshire, and we got some hits. We got the Misties, both of the Misties, Misty's Lapras, Misty's Psyduck. Those are cool. We got some other stuff. Here's a picture. There it is. Hopefully, you guys are able to find it for a reasonable price. If you had to pay market, I'm apologizing because this is kind of how it is nowadays. Hopefully, you can find it at MSRP at Target. marketplaces of sorts. Walmart. Maybe Costco's gonna come with a prismatic bundle soon. That could be cool. It's not Destined Rivals, but you get what I'm trying to say here. There's a big drama with Forge and Fire. So Forge and Fire, they had Destined Rivals pre-orders. We pre-ordered some. And people that ordered a lot of it got their orders canceled because they put in limits after the fact. So little questionable business practices to do that. But if they had just canceled the orders, people would be like, fine. Like, sucks, whatever. Pre-orders, sometimes your shit gets canceled. But then they bragged about it on Twitter. They're like, hey, everybody, we got new boxes to sell you at market price. It was a little under. It was like $2.20 a box or something. But they posted it after killing all these orders for these big time players. And then the big time players are like, hey, this is fucked up shit you do. Killing our orders and then selling it back at market price and bragging about it like he's a good guy. It's a little weird. It's interesting business choices. Let's just say. But I don't know. That's what's been going on in Pokemon. The business news. All right. We added our shop to Apple Maps. We were already in Google Maps a couple weeks ago. And now Apple Maps is also there, which is cool because, these things, people have them. When you go and use the internet and you type in Pandora's Jackbox, now you'll find a map of whatever your mapping choice. All right. We got new return address stamps for single card orders. We got one with a logo and like a smaller logo. We had one that had like a big logo for the old stop, for the old address, the virtual address. But now we got the new address, the real address, the shop address. One with a logo, small logo, and one without a logo entirely. Because I think, this is probably me being paranoid and not real. I think we were getting targeted by the postal sorter in Boston because I think they would see our logo and they'd be like, you should know better. All packages need to be non-machinable if it's more than a single piece of paper, because we had so many rejections. So we're like, all right, let's get one without the logo, and they can't really identify it quickly at a glance that it's us. So that's what we're going to do for the cheap orders. And then for the non-machinable cards, we can put our logo on it. We've actually had pretty good luck selling singles with the new strat, which is to push the card saver. We've just been using card savers, like the semi-rigids. Push them all the way to the left edge, underneath the return address, because that's, I think, where the machine grabs, like the rollers, pulls it in. When we had them in the middle or slightly off to the left, it would catch, and you could see the line where it's catching in the rollers. So since we've done that, no returns. We may have solved the problem of selling singles. Because if you got to send non-machinable postage, it's way too expensive to sell a 2-cent card, and you have to pay 150 pennies for it. Whatever the price was, $1 something. Listen, we ordered some fun wallpaper for the bathroom. It's got aliens and they're abducting people. It's pretty cool. I don't have a picture of it. Maybe I do. I could have probably asked Alex for a picture. Listen, we're going to install it and then I'll take a picture of it. Okay? Is that okay? We're going to do halfway down and then we'll do beadboard at the lower half. It's easier to clean. And like piss and the public bathroom. It's going to be a mess. We're going to clean it frequently. We don't want it to be gross. We did buy some deodorant that we're going to put out for free. Just be like, hey, don't smell. Do everyone a favor and stop smelling. It'll be free. People can grab it. If you need it to survive, that's fine. I'll give you $1 deodorant. It's our community service. For the playroom, we got 2 new tables, so we can now sit 16 people in there. 3 tables of 4, so 12 for commander and whatever, and then 2 tables are just 1v1s. So that's not perfectly ideal, but we're working with what we got. Small space, we got 16 players in there theoretically. Now we can do Yu-Gi-Oh! And Bandai, they require 16. WPN only requires 8, I believe, but now we can theoretically do more, which is the whole point, right? We need to get into these networks, these game networks, because that's what the distributors are looking for now. They're not just looking for a brick and mortar. You got to be hosting tournaments, events, whatever, trade nights. They're moving the goalposts. It's a fucking pain in the ass, but we wanted to do those things anyway. We've got the play space in mind. We wanted to use it. People have been cracking packs in there, but no games yet. No games have happened in the play space, but soon, I think soon. We ordered some sound-absorbing felt panels that are in like this cool art squiggly line. It'll cover most of the wall on the back, which is really, it's gonna be pretty sick. It's very echoey in there, so we need something soft to absorb these. And they have like a calculator that says put in your room size, and then they'll tell you how much sound absorption decibels you need. I don't know. Alex did it. She bought it. It's coming Tuesday. Hopefully we hit it. We need to paint. Before we put those up, we got to paint. I hate that I'm holding my phone. It's just what it is, man. All right, we're working with what we got. Once we paint, we're going to put up some Billy bookcases in there for the accessories. We had to push the tables together a little bit, like 5 inches, not a huge amount, but we need more room. It's a small space and we can't have all the cards and the accessories in the retail front room. We got to put accessories in the back room. That's fine because they're not going to be hugely valuable. And theoretically, if you're like playing, you see, I need sleeves. I'll go grab a thing of sleeves. Whatever. We got some LEDs installed under the packing stations and the showcase, the glass showcase. Those are pretty sick. I didn't take pictures. I can't walk you through them because I'm not at the shop, but just trust me, they're there. Also put a little LED strip at the bottom of the playroom on the one wall. We've got some wall washing lights for that room as well coming, but they're not here yet. That's about it. And then I'm putting away the phone, going off script here. We had a bunch of sales this weekend. So if you haven't noticed, we used to do these on Friday. Then they got pushed to Saturday because there's a lot of stuff going on. And now these are coming out on Sunday night, because we're open from Thursday to Sunday. And I kind of want to talk about people that show up and what we were seeing for business. We got a lot of business this week. It was really sick. We got people from a card show when we were doing vending at the Barrel House Z, the South Shore collectible card show. We made some connections and they showed up at the shop. They bought some stuff. It was sick. It was awesome. So it was good to see those people. We also saw some just random families show up with little kids. Kids were kind of bummed. I don't think they're going to come back because we didn't have singles out, and all they wanted to do was look through binders of singles. So next Thursday, we're going to have some singles out. Okay, we get it. Feedback received. Not everybody's here to buy sealed product. So that's what we're going to do. We also got some players. We got some people buying Pokemon because they needed a deck and whatever. We got these other like investor bros that showed up that were super cool people. Kevin and Eric. Thanks, guys, if you're watching this. One guy bought some Destined Rivals. He pulled his hits that night. He came back in next day and sold us the singles. It was pretty sick. So it was like we opened the box, but he got the joy. It was fun. And the last deal we did tonight, there was 6 people in the shop at once, including us. 6.5 if you include Finn. And we had a lot of people in that one little spot. And we were doing big Pokemon deals. Kevin brought his friend Eric, and Eric had a bunch of singles. So we traded some stuff. We got rid of our sealed stuff. We got some cool singles. So those will go on the site, and they'll go in the display cases when we get them. There's still no word on those. They're coming. That's what happened. Sold a bunch of shit. Well, online also. A whole bunch of sales online last week. It's been good. Business has been good. I need to do the finances. I've done April. April we were moving, so there wasn't a lot. It was like $7,000 in income, not a ton. We spent, like 30 grand or whatever, but no, neither here nor there. I mean, it is because we're talking about finances. Shut up. May was a big month. We did big numbers on May. Shopify alone was like $21,000. I'm going to do next week. I promise I'll do it next week. I'll get you the real numbers. We'll put the little expenses, and we almost made money even with inventory, which is crazy because we spend a lot of money on inventory. Well, honestly, I'm a little worried that we're going to start running out of inventory because people be buying some fucking Pokemon and some Magic. Final Fantasy, we got some of that coming. We're going to have more Destined Rivals. We're going to sell that. This is what's going on. I'm going to have to spin the camera around. It's not on a quick release. I'll take you with me. We're going to roll for the week. I don't even have my tungsten die. I just got this plastic little... Is this Duskborn? No, this is Aether Drift. This is a spin down. Does it even count if it's a spin down? I don't know. Anyway, that roll didn't count. It was me putting the dice down. It didn't count. All right. Hope you guys had a good week. If you did or didn't, let me know in the comments. Oh my God, what a nightmare. All right. Oh, here we go. Wee. Wee. Oh God, don't drop the camera. Oh Lord, don't drop the camera. Wait, let me spin this. If you've been here watching these for a while, oh, almost dropped the camera. Didn't drop the camera. You know, thank you, I guess. That's what you would say as a normal human. If you want to like, comment, subscribe, you can do all that. We're growing. It's June now. We still have all the singles here. We've been fulfilling some orders. Oh, there was a big dramatic thing about TCGplayer I didn't tell you about. I should put it in the notes. They did some union busting. They fired a bunch of people and were super like threatening and violent and shitty in the Syracuse office. So we hit our singles inventory where a bunch of our buddies have been moving to Mana Pool, which is like a small competitor. They've actually seen really good sales on Mana Pool. So I think maybe we moved to Mana Pool. Right now we're just selling singles in the store. We had a kid like flipped through a bunch of singles and he just started like getting into Pokemon and he had no idea what he was doing and he had a blast. It was super cool. That's our bread and butter. We want people like that. All right, let's roll this die. Oi, 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 oi. Okay, here we go. If you don't know what's going on, we're gonna determine our fate for the week by this die roll. That is the exact same roll that I got when I put the die down. All right, guys, have a better than a 4 week. See ya.